and it is technically late in the morning for me. I am headed into the office to get my day started, and I feel blessed that, my day didn't start super early. But I just wanted to jump on real quick and talk with you all a little bit about the people you need to avoid right now. And it's going to fall on deaf ears if you happen to be one of these people. You're gonna feel a way about this conversation because it's because you are one of the people that I'm talking about. Okay? I want you to avoid the modern day man or woman. The modern man or woman you need to avoid. And that is what is actually in the majority right now, right? That's what we have the most of, is the modern day man or woman. And just like how I have often told single mothers to focus on single fathers, so I've told a lot of single mothers and single fathers, like, you need to focus on other single mothers or single fathers. You don't need to target people who don't have children, because there is a lifestyle difference, right? There's a huge lifestyle difference. And I mean, being a parent, that's a huge lifestyle difference. That's not a little lifestyle difference. That's a huge, all-encompassing lifestyle difference. So for men who have children, focus on women who have children. Don't be so bold as to think, oh, my kids don't live with me all the time. It's different. No, bro, you have baggage just like we do. Focus on women that have children, okay? And let's say this: if you're a man and you're an unmarried father and you ain't seeing your kids like that, that's a big red flag anyway. Shouldn't nobody want you, single mom or a woman with no kids. That's a huge turnoff to me. A man who has kids and don't see them, don't pay for them or see them or do nothing with them. No, I don't want you. That says something about your character. So I'm going to apply this to this modern day man and woman. Y'all need to mess with each other. That's the reality. Y'all need to mess with each other. Okay. So if you have uber liberal views, if you are all about the culture, he said bad dad equals bad person. I agree. Thank you. Bad dad equals bad person. But if you all about the culture, if you all about trends, if you all about, y'all, I'm gonna make some people mad today. You ready? So if you're a woman and you all about the BBL trend, the lashes and the hair and the nails and just doing what every other woman is doing out here in the culture, no. Nope. No, you need to date a modern day man, because this is the number one question I need to ask you when you have claw-like nails. How are you wiping your behind? How are you cleaning your house? How are you taking care of your children? How are you washing your face? How are you doing you see this? You see this right here? These are the hands of a woman that is keeping her house clean. Okay, keeping her body clean, handling her business, making sure her car is clean, right? Cooking and taking care of myself. That's what these hands look like. Okay? Practical. These are practical hands. Hands that get stuff done. I ain't gonna say that word, but get stuff done. Okay? And these women out here that have these claw-like hands and these claw-like nails, bruh, that's telling you right there, ain't nothing getting done. Ain't no practical work getting done at her house. That's what that's telling you. Okay? And she said, those ruined by social media and reality TV need to stay together. Amen, Trina Renee. Amen. But young men, if she got all that stuff and all that stuff costs money, and she don't own any property, she don't have no car, she don't have no 401k, she don't have no investment account, and she got all this and all of this and the surgeries and all that, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay? I just, oh my God. And if she watch reality TV, and if she know about everything, every trend that's going on TikTok, and she doing the water dance and, all of that, leave her alone. That's what I mean by the modern day. Okay? That's the modern day woman. I wanna flaunt everything that I sort of kind of got. I want to dress like everybody's dressing and look like everybody's looking. And, I just want to be in the thick of what's happening. I want to be, I want to know about all the reality stuff and all the people and all the music. Oh my God. If this woman know all the lyrics to what's the little red haired, the Spice Girl, what is her name? I don't even know because it's garbage. It's garbage. I don't even know half of the new female rappers because it's garbage. And know all of her songs and all of, no, come on. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. If you a good dude, if you out here working a job, a regular job, let's go there. You working just a regular job and you paying child support or seeing your kids or taking care of your kids or, you going over there to help your mom every now and again. Leave these type of women alone. Okay? Let me talk about these brothers. Because I ain't forgot about y'all. So if you are what I call the spirit of confusion, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you one of these men that you done fell so deep in the red pill well, like you hate women, or you resentful, or you had a divorce, or you had a breakup, and it tore you up, and so now you looking to soothe your ego, and you fall into this red pill rhetoric and this red pill rage, and okay, and y'all know I ain't talking about female nature. I'm not talking about understanding women. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about the nonsense, the hate, the fact that a man can tweet, there are no quality women. That nihilist black pill ridiculousness. And the spirit of confusion man, that's the man that, body count matters and I can't be with somebody that has a high body count. But then when y'all go out and you're a virtuous woman, you straight up tell him, like, I'm not having sex like that. You're not my man. I can't tell y'all how many men I sat across and said that. Like, you're not my man. Well, I mean, but we've been going out, for about a week or two. So, you're not my man. Why would you think I would be having sex with you? And then, this is a part of the spirit of confusion. So then they accuse you of not liking them. They accuse you of not liking them, not wanting them. Bruh, I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't like you. I wouldn't be at this dinner table if I was not interested in you. I'm just not having sex with you. It's like their mind can't go in two different directions. A person can be crazy about you and not have sex with you. Because guess what? Not having sex with you means I value myself. I value my body. So, no, a virtuous woman cannot have a high body count. I'm just going to answer that very directly, Reginald. No. Virtuous women, I mean, if she's having sex before marriage, she's probably having that sex in a committed relationship. She's having that sex with someone she's in love with, that she's in a committed relationship with. Okay? And again, she's not going to jump in and out of committed relationships like 3 and 4 times a year. We're talking about women who've been in relationships for long periods of time. And yes, they made love to the man that they love. Okay? That's who that is. But high body count in my mind is like multiple men in a year, multiple men in a month. Like, that's a problem because you ain't falling in and out of love that fast. Okay. And you ain't falling in and out of committed relationships that fast. Okay. Sleeping with people within a month of knowing them, 2 months, 3 months of knowing them. That's called a no-no. Because technically that person's a stranger, and technically you don't love that person, and that person doesn't love you. Y'all know my thoughts when it comes to sex. Save sex for marriage. Save sex for commitment. Save sex for love. If some of you all would just wait until you were in love with the person and the person was in love with you, that could help you. But y'all don't want none of that. You don't need the love, you don't need the commitment, you don't need the marriage, you just need the heat. You just need the animal heat of, well, I mean, this is a warm body, this is a warm hole, or he look good, he smell good, I got an itch that need to be scratched. No, that's a dog. Okay, last I checked, I'm not a dog. There's a whole, okay, there we go. I've been getting calls all morning. I don't know what is going on with these robocalls. It's driving me crazy. But I apologize for that interruption. But that's a dog. That's a dog that will literally let anything penetrate it or penetrate anything. That's a dog. And the last I checked, I'm not a dog. There's a woman, a whole woman, attached to this vagina. Okay? And if you're not interested in her, then you can't have the other her. If you're not interested in an entire woman that is attached to my vagina, you can't have my vagina. Okay? That's how it works over here. If you don't ask questions, if you don't seem interested, if you don't spend time, energy, and effort, if you don't invest in me as far as emotionally and spiritually and mentally, okay, you cannot have all of this. But the spirit of confusion, man, he's worried about your body count, but he want to have sex. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. So I should have a low body count with everybody but you? Like, no, that's not how that works. If I'm not giving it up, that's called I'm not giving it up. Like, to anybody. If you're not my man, if you're not my husband, if we not in love like that, okay, like, what's the problem? So that man is the spirit of confusion, okay? And that man, I mean, these modern day men, they want to buy sex, they want to buy women, and, just a bunch of nonsense. And they too want to be all about the culture. They want to be nasty. They got a nasty mouth. I can't do it. I can't do it. And the way they dress, they want this extended adolescence. That's the real part I cannot do with these modern day men. They want to be 50 years old. I kid you not. These men are 50 years old dressing like a 20-year-old. Got all these, specialty sneakers, spending $300, $400, $500 on all these specialty sneakers. Got like 30 pair of them. Don't own no home. Again, don't have no 401k. Don't have no investment account. Ain't saving no money. And you spending thousands and thousands of dollars on tennis shoes. Make it make sense. I'm not interested. The modern day man is also on Instagram. He's on YouTube. Like most of his time is spent at his job, but the rest of the time is spent watching YouTube videos about the manosphere and the red pill rhetoric and the podcast and the girls on the podcast and all of that. And when he's not doing that, he's on Instagram and he's, either posting, trying to make people think his life is greater than it is, or he's looking. If he's not doing that, he's playing video games. If he's not doing that, he's watching porn. Like, leave these men alone. Let the women that I described earlier, let them have these men. Okay? Let them be with them. That's what I call the modern day. Okay? Not interested. Guess what I'm interested in? I'm interested in connecting with the person. If I meet up with you, it doesn't matter where we meet up because I'm interested in your soul. I'm interested in your spirit. I'm interested in your mind. I'm interested in who you are as far as your character. Where you take me is called neither here nor there. Okay? But this whole idea of, I need to be entertained and I need to, come on. That's what that is. I mean, it's a huge, huge red flag, y'all. If people have all these specifications about where you need to take them, it's because they ain't interested in you. Like, they interested in being entertained. That's what matters to them. Entertain me. Okay? It's not about you. It's not about your heart or your soul or any of that. It's about entertain me. Let's see how well you can entertain me. That's really what it's about. So y'all need to be with y'all. The people who want to be entertained and the people who feel like they need to entertain, y'all be with each other. Okay? Y'all set up all the fabulous dates to all the fabulous places, right? You do that with each other, and we call it that. But for those of us who actually want to connect, we actually want to get to know people, we actually want something real, like we need to seek each other out. Okay? But stay away from these modern day people. If you're not one of them, and here's the thing I got to tell you, you're going to be single for a while. Like there's just no way around it. You're going to be single for a while. When you don't want what's fake, when you don't want what everybody else wants, when you're not doing what everybody else is doing, it's going to take a minute. And that's what's becoming very disheartening to a lot of women. A lot of women are coming to me very despondent, very sad, very despondent, very depressed. Like, Anita, I had no idea. I said, but you know what? I need you to find something else to do. I really do. I need you to find something else to do. And I need you to focus on other areas of your life. I'm not focused on any of this foolishness. I got other things for me to do, and I'm focused on other areas of my life. Where do you find a good woman? Not online, not on dating apps, not on TikTok, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. You're going to have to actually go out in the world, bruh. And that's what a lot of y'all don't want to do. I just attended an event, and I'm going to try to put together some video of an event that I attended on Sunday. Beautiful event. Classy, beautiful event for singles. Absolutely amazing. I went in support of the person who had it, and I took some copies of my books to give away. Amazing event. You're going to have to go to some events. You're going to have to go to church. You're going to have to go to brunch. You're going to have to go to some of these places, that women go. But see, men don't want to go out. You don't want to, you got to put yourself out there. And this whole idea of, I can't approach because of me too. And, she's going to think I'm a creep and this and that. But get over it. Get over it. Are you serious? Your great-great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandfather suffered at the hands of, white supremacy and got hosed down and got beaten off the lunch counter, and you worried about being called a creep? Really? That's your biggest worry in life? And your great-great-great-grandfather had the dog sicked on him, got hosed down, like all the stuff our people been through, and you worried about somebody calling you a creep? You worried about approaching a woman and her cackling to her friends? Don't nobody care about that. I really don't. Like, come on. We gotta get better. When did we become so soft? When did we become so soft that you telling me you can't see a woman you like out or join a meetup group? I have a meetup group. We met up on Sunday, had a fabulous time. Like, my Sunday was jam-packed, y'all. I started at UVA, went to brunch with my family, went to this singles event, went to my dinner. I mean, Sunday from morning to night, it was just jam-packed full of stuff to do. And so, yeah, you're going to have to get out into the world. You're going to have to get out into the world. That's it. But y'all want to go about, you want a traditional woman and you want to find her in a modern way. No, you're going to find her in a traditional way. She's not going to be on Instagram. She's not going to be on Facebook. She's not going to be posting all, pictures of her behind and all this other nonsense. She's out in the world living her life. She's at the grocery store. She's at Starbucks. She's at the Cheesecake Factory. She's at IHOP. She's at regular places. That's where you're going to find it. But see, y'all don't want to do that. All right, let me look at y'all's comments, then I got to run in. Reginald 4188, no, you did not. So if we're courting, am I allowed to go get it from somewhere else while you retain your virtuous status, asking for a friend? But you're not virtuous. So no. Why would you? So again, you are a man with the spirit of confusion. Like, you are exactly who I'm talking about. You are exactly who I'm talking about. So you want to court a good woman and you want to be out here in the streets. That don't make no sense. Okay? Dirty don't go with clean. So that's that. You exactly who I'm talking about. Sorry, but I'm not. Yeah. Thank you, Big Tank Music, for buying a badge. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I so appreciate you. And y'all know y'all can buy a badge, right? y'all Y'all been slacking buying badges. Okay? Thank you so much. But yeah, we have to leave these modern day people with each other. Okay? Let them be with each other. Okay? And if you are not, if you want something real, you're going to have to embody it, and then you're going to go out in the world and attract it. But dirty is not going to attract clean, or at least it will temporarily until clean find out you dirty, and then they going to go about their business. Okay? Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was beautiful. UVA's campus was beautiful. It is truly fall up in the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So y'all, the fastest way for you to attract a good person, a high character person, is be that. Be that. And energetically, you're going to feel the difference. I do. When I was at that singles event Sunday, most of those men in there do not qualify. I could energetically feel it. That they about that nonsense, right? A lot of those men in there, no. So, get it together, okay? Get yourself together and you will attract a quality person. All right, I got to go. My client is actually pulling up. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm going to see you all later. It will be later tonight. It might be later tonight. Thank you so much for joining. And as always, stay open to love.